Hello there, welcome back to some more Triangle Strategy. In the last episode what we did was we repelled, I should say, Telliore. And as advanced, we upgraded a bunch of units. Now let's go to character stories. Medea pledged herself to House Warfort so she could help save people regardless of the order of things. However...
By the goddess, if it isn't my savior, I am truly in your debt.
I remember you. I treated you at the ministry that day.
I feared it was the end, but thanks to you, I yet live.
I was not alone in treating you. And I am happy to see you well.
I hear tell the infirmary was overwhelmed that day. How fortunate the other man was a Rosellen. Never have I felt more blessed to belong to the goddess's flock. Praise be the goddess. May her blessings rain upon you.
I do not mean to pry, but was that...
Yes. It is he who survived, at the expense of the Rosellen man's life. Had we treated the Rosellen first, we might have saved them both. But I could not find the courage to disobey orders.
And, in the eyes of the faithful, you acted in accordance with the goddess's teachings. Denying medical treatment to non-believers is certainly one way for the Holy One to breed loyalty amongst Hyzant's subjects.
Be that as it may, if only I'd had the courage of my convictions. The courage to give both their lives equal weight. It
is hard for one drop to alter the current.
So it is. Nevertheless, I wish to try.
It's just, like, so casual. Like, what is racism? The racism against Rosellans is, like, just so casual. Defeated by Serenora, Silvio desperately tries to flee in the Rosellian Mountains base. There's something I was going to do, but I can't remember what it was. Oh well, must not have been important.
I must survive. Somehow, I must survive. Ah!
Escaping all on your own, I see.
Rufus, what are you doing here?
I came to collect my reward.
Reward? Since when were losers ever rewarded?
I remember our deal differently.
As do I. I was promised an invincible executioner. You are nothing but a fraud. A sheep in wolf's clothing.
I wouldn't say that, Chief.
What's so funny?
I have a new deal for you. Pay me what I'm owed or die.
I cannot give you what I do not possess. But if you kill me now, you will have lost to Wolford with nothing to show for it.
Go on.
If you let me live, on the other hand, I will find the coin to pay you. What do you say? Do we have a deal?
Fine. But if I don't get that money, consider your life forfeit.
Okay, right. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm kind of going against the gun a little bit because last episode took 2 hours to do and I don't want it to take 2 hours. I only got an hour and 40 minutes, but I'm going to try. The Aesfrost army arrives in Falks to deal with the ever-defiant Landroy.
Far too much blood has been spilled.
I know how loyal you were to the late King Regna. We may be enemies, but you still have my respect. I would invite you to join our ranks.
You would dishonor me so.
I prefer it to your death.
Save your pity for someone who needs it. Your master will never have our loyalty, even if it means the end of the three high houses. Your Majesty, I serve you even in death.
His plot foiled and bested in battle by House Wolford, Silvio Telliore flees, leaving everything behind. House Falks fights valiantly, but ultimately loses to General Avlora's army, and joins their late king in death. Of Glenbrook's three high houses, Wolford, Telliore, and Falks, two are felled by the iron hammer of Aesfrost. House Wolford now stands alone, in more peril than ever.
So, two of Glenbrook's three high houses have fallen. Aesfrost's invasion took me by surprise at first, but this is quite the interesting turn.
Now Wolford stands alone, having lost both the crown and its allies. There is no better time for us to act.
Then let us set the trap, brimming with bait enough to lure them in and keep them there.
As you command. The famed High House of the Salt Iron War will soon be under your thumb, my lord. Having control of their land will make our deliveries that much easier.
Indeed, and House End will prosper more than ever. Brute strength is not the only path to victory. A truly wise man can win without ever drawing his sword.
My lord, a bird from Sorsley End of Hyzant has arrived. He has offered to send us provisions and funds in light of our situation.
A most welcome offer, to be sure, but why would he extend a helping hand to us now? Could he be after something?
Undoubtedly, there are regrettably none so altruistic amongst the Saintly Seven. Seeing as Minister Sorsley has never shown much interest in other nations, I can only surmise this is a ploy to put House Wolford in his debt.
As I suspected. But our people and soldiers need all the help they can get. Let us accept his proposal. We can deal with whatever ulterior motives he may have once we are back on our feet.
Understood. We shall discuss our countermeasures at another time.
Avlora reports into Gustadolf, who muses on his next move.
Congratulations on your victory in the Falk's domain, General.
Thank you, sir. They were proud warriors. And Lord Landroy a formidable foe despite his age.
I imagine he was content to breathe his last on his beloved fields. 30 years have passed since the Salt Iron War. It was time he was put to rest beside that bygone era. Avlora, it is time you had a rest as well.
What do you mean by that, Your Grace?
Your soldiers have fought long and hard. Any longer, and their morale may suffer for it.
But what of House Wolford? Prince Roland is still with them. Is that not cause for concern?
There are no lords left worth worrying about. House Wolford stands alone after Roland's uprising.
Even so, we would do well not to underestimate them. Even standing alone, they once changed the course of the Salt Iron War.
House Wolford is no longer the hunter, but the hunted. Or do you believe you understand something that I do not, General?
No. Forgive me, Your Grace.
Roland requests a favour of Benedict, who responds with a shocking proposition at Castle Wolford.
You wish to speak to me, Your Highness?
I wish to leave the Wolford domain.
And you want me to persuade Lord Serenoa?
Yes. Though I doubt he will welcome the conversation after the scales have spoken. But the people are tired. Their expressions grim. And this castle is no different.
Even so, the decision was made together.
Yes. But I think we all know that I am at the source of our troubles. The responsibility ultimately falls to me.
If you truly wish to take responsibility, then I do have an idea.
And I would hear it.
Give me that ring.
But this is proof that I belong to the royal family. What would you do with it?
Have you die for your people.
He's, quote-unquote, dead. Travis and Trish's band happen upon a startling discovery on the riverbank.
Hey, boss. Come take a look at this.
The poor soul.
Or maybe not so poor, judging by these clothes.
Hey, Pa! Remember what I said about that reward money?
Of course I do. This might just be him.
Pa, take a look at this!
A shiny ring, huh? Is that the royal emblem?
This has got to be Prince Roland!
The corpse is regrettably too damaged to identify, but the royal signet is unmistakable. Aside from Cordelia, there is only one who would wear the royal family's ring. There can be no doubt, this is Prince Roland.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but about that reward.
Thalas, give them their coin.
Yes, brother.
Thank you kindly for your generosity, Your Grace.
What a waste. Is this truly how the kingdom of Glenbrook meets its end?
House Wolfort are no fools. Their friend was only a liability. They have spared themselves by forsaking the prince. They may have escaped, but there are none who would help them. There is no reason for us to concern ourselves with House Wolfort any longer.
A shame.
Your poor brother, betrayed by his most trusted friend.
Oh, Roland.
There's not a chance in hell that's Roland. Light and shadow completed. Should save in safe slot 5. Benedict wouldn't have put die in quotes if we were just going to kill him.
The news of Prince Roland's death spreads across the land like wildfire. With his demise, seemingly comes the end of the Kingdom of Glenbrook. But only days later, a proclamation is made that would bind Aesfrost and Glenbrook. Bearer of the royal signet and last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, Cordelia is to ascend as queen. And wed Archduke Gustadolf.
Chapter 9, Part 1. Dwindling Light.
Princess Cordelia is to wed the Archduke? What is the meaning of this? Gustadolf is the very one who invaded Glenbrook.
But King Regna is to blame for trying to monopolize the mines.
What does it matter who the princess weds as long as Glenbrook lives on?
It damn well matters to me.
My people, our days of late have been dark and filled with strife. Both Glenbrook and Aesfrost have suffered countless losses. And we have lost both of our beloved princes. For that, I offer you my deepest condolences. May they all rest in peace. As you all know, my father was sentenced to death for his role in this tragic event. But how do we come to grips with our sorrow and anger? How do we atone for our mistakes?
Aesfrost does not deserve your forgiveness! Do not submit to Gustadolf's will!
Let us recognize our sins as such and move forward. Archduke Gustadolf has magnanimously given us another chance. A chance to see Glenbrook to a fair and free future. As the queen of this kingdom, I, Cordelia of House Glenbrook, do hereby accept the warmth and governance of Aesfrost, and swear to do everything in my power to usher in an age of peace with the Archduke.
With all due respect, sir, I do not believe Queen Cordelia to be fit for ruling Glenbrook.
She does not need to be. She is to be our figurehead, a place for the people to focus both their hope and discontent. And while the poor people of Glenbrook stumble in the dark, we shall establish a new government. one based in freedom. Once the people have had a taste of true freedom Aesfrost would offer them, there will be no turning back. By the time Cordelia births an heir, both this kingdom and its people will belong solely to Aesfrost.
I would be loath to stand upon a political battlefield. It is far more heartless than those of war.
I am simply breathing new life into a kingdom of tired traditions. The people will thank me for it in time.
Father, my brothers, I swear to avenge you.
Ooh, Cordelia, you're gonna pull a little bit of the, Princess Avelia, stab Telliore in the fucking chest sort of situation. So now and the others speak of Cordelia's ascension to Queen of Glenbrook, or accession, I should say, at Castle Wolford.
Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
I won't forgive them for making Her Highness say such horrible things.
Enough, Huette.
But they lied about the king's death. They made it seem like Gustadolf was justified.
Say no more. If Cordelia can endure this, so can we. And as long as she lives, that is enough for me.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
No, I apologize. I lost control. Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now. That means we are free to make our next move.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead. I am now merely Roland, a warrior who fled a fallen kingdom. I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
Is that Sir Maxwell's?
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
This is a secret that shall stay within House Wolford.
Master, grant me the strength to free our home from Aesfrost's clutches.
How is he doing?
Better than before. He groans in pain from time to time, though.
I see. I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Lord Serenoa, if your father were awake, I am certain he would praise you for safeguarding Wolford.
Sad to say, the real trouble is only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
If you were in his shoes, what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Of course not. Anna is already on the move. It is our duty to protect and guide this house.
This heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simon took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Okay. Let's go to the encampment and see if there's any battles or stuff to do, because I need to make sure that there aren't. Let's read the Royalists and the Three High Houses, the Hawk of Wolfthorpe, those who heal the ailing, and Brev the Beautiful Bandit. Okay, then any new items? Welcome, welcome. See anything you fancy? Not necessarily. I mean, I do need to buy, like, I don't buy that many, Jesus. Like another 10 of these. Like another 2 of these. Let's buy like 2 of each of the different kinds of status effect to get rid of us, just in case we need them. Because some's going to be definitely better than others. By 2 stones of every type too. Just to have them. Invigorating spices. I don't tend to use items a lot. But if I have them, I might use them. I'm not going to guarantee that I'll use them though. Hello. Got some stuff that needs to take care of if you're up to it. Take back the boat. Enemy forces have stolen a boat. It's up to you to win it back. Plan your attack route carefully to minimize losses. Okay. We now have 12 units to employ. I think this is fine. Jens and Piccoletta will be used later. So now Roland is just a man who looks like Maxwell. 2 mages, a swordsman and a healer. That'll do. Okay. Everyone's like level 10. Let's view the battle. The yellow panels must indicate the area you must attempt to occupy. Defeat all enemies in the target area and take back the ship. Commence the battle? Yes. Take back the boat. Remember this is where we started the game? All those good times we shared? Let's go over here so only these 2 lads can attack me.
Time to work.
Should probably do this. Take cover.
You won't catch me.
The hunt is on.
Hit him with a great bow.
Take that.
Ooh, nice attack. Of course, these guys might start getting leveled up weapons too. I can't move, it's fine.
Defeat is not an option.
Hit him with it.
For my kith and kin.
Welcome to level 13.
Let us pry out their weakness.
I'm gonna make Anna go again.
Preparation is key.
And kill the archer quickly.
Ha! Victory is within
Too
reach.
slow.
There you go. Get some of that down you. Throw some poison at you too. Hiya!
Suffer. Time for some sorcery.
Run back then if you dare. You fools.
Whatever it takes. Yeah.
And now we're just going to attack.
Do what I can.
Let's heal Roland up.
Allow me.
Thank you.
Cool.
Time to take action.
I prefer if you do this. This is good.
There.
Me next.
Beautiful. You're gonna go heal. That's okay. Do what you feel you must.
I've been waiting for this.
Right now, as always, Everdor's just gonna sprint.
To victory!
Let me show you what I've
Just,
learned.
just plus 52.
For the good of all.
Our victory is assured. Where was I?
Okay, now you lads, you're gonna get the joy of a nice attack. Because Quentin needs to catch up in levels.
Damn.
Yeah, I could cure my own immobility, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you hurt for now, but you won't hurt him too long. You'll be dead before long.
Time to work.
I could just smack them. Let's just smack them.
Allow me.
Hit them twice.
This will
I
prove
learned
useful.
remain and recover.
The hunt is on. Yeah.
My boy Julio. Don't do this to me.
Too slow.
No, I might not die now because that missed. There you go. You love to see it. Yeah, you'll attack me, that's okay. And I can take a beating for a while. There you go, now you can move again. Lord Sadanoa, my boy.
This ends here.
We win.
Bye-bye.
I shall try my level best.
Okay then, Bird of Prey. Anna,
This should do.
Oh?
you go even faster.
For the future of House Wolford.
You're an offensive mage.
Whatever it takes. Get some bed rest. For the people.
Okay, there we go.
Time for some sorcery.
You're not interested in that, really. But they do more damage with ice magic, so
Ice.
makes more sense to me to do that.
Shall we begin?
Let's heal Anna up.
Be at ease. My apologies.
I can withstand this.
Can you now?
You're finished.
Not so sure you can, but that's fine.
I will end this.
Scorch them.
Flames, heed my call.
A decent hit.
Now then, to work.
I want to hit the big man.
A cold wind blows.
You won't beat me!
In fact, I kind of need to hit him. Sprint it again.
Show me what you're
Give me like
made
another
of.
52 XP just for sprinting.
I love the battlefield.
Yeah, you cure the wounds if you want. I mean, Julio's basically guaranteed to die.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Your orders?
But I've got to be a little bit less concerned about that sort of thing.
Allow me. A sound strike. This is the end.
For victory!
Because, ultimately... as long as I don't lose the key people in the key battles, it doesn't matter.
Here I come.
Shoot him. Right, 2 more attacks and I'll be level, get my extra range. Oh no, not the poison.
Defeat is not an option.
Go down here and get this item. Yeah, all you guys healing each other. I don't mind too much. But it's definitely something you have to pay attention to.
This may hurt!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Okay. Let's do it to you as well.
Do.
How gracious. Here I come.
As well, Wyndham.
Wind!
See you later.
I shall do what I can.
I could Sanctuary, but I don't need to.
Allow me. Thank you.
I don't know that if you let people die in the fight,
I
they
fight for
lose
peace.
opinion of you. Maybe this is true. Hit the healer.
Please, heed my call.
Time for some research.
And then we'll go and start flanking this way.
Come at me!
Always just sprint. When you have anything else to do,
To victory!
there's no reason not to do it. From an AI perspective, there's a reason not to.
My turn.
Because you won't get what you want out of it. Where are you facing? Facing there. Actually, the most clever place you could have gone.
Yeah.
Not clever enough, though.
Allow me.
I won't lose.
Roland's getting like no experience this whole fight,
The hunt is on.
unfortunately. Can't shoot from there. Might be able to shoot from here.
Goodbye. This battle is won.
There you go.
Forward.
One more, then we'll do it. You fools. If all else fails, heal yourself. You get a bit of XP from it.
I shall try my level best.
Yeah, I could actually just attack you, couldn't I?
Sloppy. Now then, to work.
Right over here.
I'll show you what I can do.
I might as well heal for some
can heal
experience.
too.
You have my thanks.
Oh, please don't extend the fight giving me more experience. I'd hate
I shall
that.
do what I can.
My stratagem is superior.
I will end this.
This is where having 4 pips would be good.
I will end this. It's over.
I've been waiting for this.
Just go and sprint again. Think of all the levels I get just by doing this.
My turn.
If only Roland had a move that he could do that.
Oh, no. The hunt is on.
You for real night now? Guess I'll stand back here. Pew pew, motherfucker.
This battle is
Your
won.
luck has run out.
My
There
fortune
we go.
favors.
A rise in range.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Fantastic news. I think I can jump onto the boat from here.
Time for some research.
I shall try my level best.
My turn.
That one. I'll hit you once, why not? And wait here.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Scorch you like this.
Blaze, heed my call! I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Can't do anything this turn because I've used all my mana up.
Shall we begin?
Can haste 7-0 though.
Make the most of this.
Our victory is assured.
Yeah, you'll kill yourself. Whatever.
Charge! You won't beat me!
Sprint again.
Show me what you're
I'll
made.
level you up because it's plus 26 or something, isn't it? Yeah.
Look at me learning.
From where shall we strike?
Time to take flight.
Bye bye.
Goodbye!
You fools. Look at all the stuff I just got. You bastards, you will pay the price for your ignorance. Don't be a stranger. Well, I don't intend to. I keep forgetting to read their text. I'm like, yes, this is important, and then I just forget. I should really be increasing this stuff, but it doesn't matter. It's not a matter of urgency this second. I guess I should increase your defense even more. Let you tank up. Everyone should be doing a bit more damage. Increasing move is quite rare actually, so letting the move go up would be pretty good. Well, everyone should have at least one level in something now. Yeah, okay. Farewell. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh. Roland reminisces during a training session with Serenoa. Because I've used Roland enough in battles.
You've gotten better, my friend. Much better.
Only because I've had you to train with.
And how far behind would I be without Sir Maxwell's tutelage? The Dawnspear himself is my personal mentor. And still you're all but my equal.
It's been a while since we last sparred. It takes time to adapt to a new opponent.
Perhaps so. Anyhow, I always enjoy our skirmishes. No better way to clear my head after another quarrel with Father. Must all three nations be part of this mining venture? I've yet to hear a convincing argument as to why.
You do not hear because you do not listen.
Hyzant offers nothing but a sliver of their vast riches. Something we could easily do without. I understand the advantage of involving Aesfrost. Their expertise speeds things along immeasurably. But Hyzant? Have you at least demanded they lower the taxes on salt? Such a change would be welcomed by our subjects, and enrich their daily lives. We cannot concede everything while gaining naught in return. Surely you see this, Father.
It has been decided, and I will hear no more. You presume upon matters you do not comprehend.
But Father, I'm just...
Now, Roland, if there is nothing else, pray leave me be. I have more important matters to attend to.
Yes, Father. If only I had found the right words. If only I had kept my emotions in check. Perhaps things would have ended differently.
Blaming yourself for past mistakes will lead you nowhere. You must look forward for the opportunities ahead.
Of course. And I trust you'll be at my side come that time.
Just as House Wolford stands with the crown, I stand with you.
I am fortunate to have as loyal a friend as you.
As am I. Enough sentimentality. Raise your spear so I can knock it down.
You're welcome to try, my friend.
So Noah's convictions have been strengthened. Anna recalls her first mission while speaking with Eridor.
Looking worse for wear, Anna. Long scouting missions sure ain't easy.
Easy or not, I do what duty demands. Do you need something?
No. Just reckon Benedict must be relieved you're back safe and sound.
Must he?
Of course. After all, he treats you like his own daughter. Don't know any parent what wouldn't worry over their child. And he's got extra cause to fret, with all the dangerous work he gives you.
Oh? It never crossed my mind. Benedict trusts me. That's all I've ever needed.
That's so.
Do all parents by blood show concern for their children?
Wondering about yours, are you?
That's none of your concern.
I still remember how you insisted on being a scout, soon as you were old enough. You wouldn't say why, but any fool could guess it was to find out more regarding your parents. This work's well suited to that sort of thing.
Yet Benedict refused me.
And he was wise to do so. It ain't a job for an amateur. Guess he hadn't anticipated you'd trained under Archibald.
I earned his respect when he saw what I could do. The means don't matter, only the results.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. The means matter a bit. A few years ago.
I have grave news, sir. The enemy has captured one of our scouts. I know our soldiers aren't broken easily, but given enough time in the enemy's hands...
And here we are, severely short-handed. I shall call a war council, so our approach may be reconsidered.
The scout has been rescued and returned safely home.
Already? That was far sooner than I anticipated.
I hope my actions were not out of line.
No, well done, Anna. I don't know where I'd be without you.
Nor I you.
Can't thank you enough for leaping to my scout's rescue, while Benedict was still pondering what to do. I'd pay good coin just to see that look on his face again.
Hmm.
So, think you'll find your parents? Not trying to dissuade you from looking, mind. I'm only being nosy.
Dissuade? Is there something you've not told me?
What would I know that you don't? Just take care you don't end up regretting it.
I'm this close. I can feel it.
Okay. Wolford Harbour. Anna gathers information at Wolford Harbour and hears rumours of illicit dealings.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but they say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings. And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee. Why, thank you.
Yeah, it's money per bit of information, not money per whole conversation. Okay? The normally lively barkeeper of the encampment lets out a heavy sigh, but what could be the reason?
What is the realm coming to?
Hail, fair maid!
Well, if it isn't Eridor. Have a seat. You've ample choice.
Who are you and what have you done with the barkeep? The one I know ain't prone to melancholy.
She is when word of a fellow barkeep's misfortunes reaches her. It's all in this letter. People are taken to plunder and to survive this war, and my friend's tavern was destroyed beyond repair.
Here's hoping your fine establishment escapes unscathed.
I can't bear to think of what I'd do without this place.
My heart goes out to you. As if times weren't hard enough with customers.
I can't think straight for worrying so much. Well, you're a soldier, aren't you? Can't you just go out there and crush your enemies so we can be done with all this?
If only it were so easy. What I wouldn't give to wield a flagon every day instead of a blade.
Never took you for the type to make excuses, Eridor.
Eridor is doing everything he can. The realm suffers because of my failings.
Forgive me, Lord Wolfort. It was hardly my intention to blame you. What with things being as they are, I haven't been myself these days. But enough of this. All the moping in the world won't change a thing. It's time for action. My lord, as you can see, I'll have no choice but to shutter my tavern if the war doesn't end, and soon. So let me join you. I think you'll find that pouring ale isn't the only trick I have up my sleeve. Ah, but where are my manners? Hasabara's the name, my lord. At your service. A barkeep I may be, but good drink isn't the only way I know how to heal what ails people.
I can vouch for that, my lord. Hasabara is good to have around in a pinch.
And I see no reason to refuse. You are most welcome among us.
Ha! Heartening to see you're the decisive type. I won't let you down.
And you've made a good decision as well. Couldn't have picked a better lord to serve, I tell you.
Aye. I gathered that the way you're always singing his praises.
Hasabara joined your forces. What does Hossabada do? A horseback healer to help allies in need. Heals allies with a mage. Heals herself and her ally when performing a follow-up attack. Ooh. Ooh. Now that sounds like something I could be interested in. Okay. Hossabada. You're level 12. A six-edged staff. So it's a staff in the shape of a hexagon. Knight's Bane makes me take more damage from healing. Be Brave grants HP to all allies within range, which is a one circle around her, it looks like. Cleave does physical damage to across 3 horizontal squares, and Trekking for TP gains TP when moving far enough. Pushback and Desperate Defense. And if I unlock a certain skill, I will get weapon abilities. Okay, well, she starts at level 12, so that's pretty good. Anywho, at Twinsgate, the death of an ardent youth changes the fate of one man.
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Dragan is...
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon. Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed. I am so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
Okay. The sweltering heat of the source parches the very hearts of men.
Water. On your feet. Water, please. Get back to work. You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
The ledger.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Of course, sir.
Water! Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker. You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yes, sir!
Jesus. And to think I thought these guys were better than the Aesfrost. They're just as bad. Frederica voices her doubts to Serenoa. But they're bad in different ways, let's say, rather than just as bad. Several days later.
Serenoa, do you have a moment?
Of course.
I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage. Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Aesfrost, is there any meaning to our union? My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolffort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
As do you, as a member of House Wolffort. Your place is with us now.
Serenoa.
And though this may sound pretentious, this is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are. Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once. You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed. And as long as we stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
A missive from Minister Sorsley has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
Serenoa and the others gather to discuss their response to a certain minister's request. At Castle Wolffort, Joey, try and go outside to make sure that you can.
Yet another problem has arisen, as we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorsley. We are to deliver his cargo to Aesfrost.
Cargo?
A load of salt that bypasses the consortium.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolffort to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
Are you suggesting we report him to Hyzant?
I am saying it is an option.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorsley is one of Hyzant's saintly 7. His connections run far deeper than ours. We must tread carefully.
Then we need solid evidence to convict him. I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. And it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorslay's support and Hyzant's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Aesfrost.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ. But a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorslay's illegal dealings to Hyzant, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
Well, it's like they said, we have no proof. So, I think we kind of have to go along with it for now. If you report one, it's like going to the church and reporting it, like in this kind of Christianity, for example, and reporting the misdeeds of a priest with no evidence. Why will they believe you? Even if it's completely true. We managed to survive the battle, but the situation around us grows ever more complex. The decision before us now will greatly sway the course of our future. I must be firm in my convictions. Transport the illegal salt to the Duchy of House End's behest. Travel to Hyzant and report the illegal salt shipments. Frederica, this time I think you're on the wrong side of history. I think we have to transport the salt. I don't think we have a choice. We can find proof later, but we can't do it right now. Are you heading out, my lord? Yes. Let us go investigate the city. I don't think we have a choice. I need to curry their favour for now. It was no easy feat ferrying all of Minister Sorslay's provisions just because Shah Duke pockets at the 77 hour. I never thought their generosity would extend beyond Hyzant, though. To say I'm impressed would be an understatement. 77 are highly revered in the Holy State. Claims of any illicit dealings would no doubt be met with scepticism. Will you be returning, my lord? No. Not yet. Yeah, I'm gonna help them. I mean, it was going to happen eventually that Frederica and I would disagree. But she's always been on the right side of history so far. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. I owe you a great debt of gratitude for these provisions. Looks like I'll be able to push a little longer. One of the soldiers told me the reason we have food now. Thank you so much, Lord Serenora. Ah, you're welcome. Yes, it was entirely me. No one else did a goddamn thing. There's another merchant here. Hello. Quality stone. Timber times 3. Yeah, all these items are different every time, so I bet I would have lost that back attack scarf and all sorts of shit if I hadn't have done this. Hello. Alright, love. This is well worth the cost of doing business. Can't get too much quality stuff here. They can sell things, but why would I ever do that? Hello. I may be able to procure goods and reopen my shop sooner than I thought, thanks to Hyzant's generous provisions. My child would often go to bed with an empty belly and tearful eyes, but no more. You have no idea how grateful I am for that. My mum said it's thanks to you we can eat again, so thank you. Well. Yeah, I can't go to Hyzant. My people will suffer again. I've already sacrificed them so much. Can I really afford to do it again? Especially now that I know what Hyzant are really like. Bastards. Increases strength and magic attack for 3 times when you defeat someone. Yes. Kill someone, heal. Kill someone, get more strength and defense. Sounds great. Okay. I'm most grateful to anyone to Hyzant's provisions, but I can't imagine anyone giving so much without expecting anything in return. Well. You're a very shrewd villager. You know more on this subject than I do, clearly. Right. Let's talk to some folk. Alright, Chief. I'm happy to the provisions Minister Sorsley sent are being met with the joy of the people. Is there anything you'd like me to relate to him in return? Before that, there's something I would know. What do you think of Minister Sorsley as his vassal? He's one of the 77 and a great legion that I deserve. I think his benevolent character should be apparent after all the aid he's bestowed upon Warfort. He's also a man committed to righteousness and wants to have any semblance of injustice or betrayal. You're the same, are you not, Lord Seminara? But of course. A warning, no doubt. Perhaps Minister Sorsley is not so generous as they make him out to be after all. So Maxwell joined our army the moment we got news of Prince Roland's death. The timing is too convenient. Can't help but feel there's something else going on here. Please, sir, no more. I'll be loath to lie. All we do for Warfort, I ask you to keep your observations like these to yourself. Yes, sir. You want to hear other people on me on the matter? You have my thanks. For now, these doubts must remain unspoken. I will tell everyone the truth one day, but ask me to bear with me until then. I cannot imagine you giving such strict orders for no reason, sir. I shall speak no more of this. All the other soldiers feel the same. You needn't worry about a thing, Lord Seminara. Thank you. I could not have gotten this far without all of you. Basically, bitch, shut the fuck up. You're gonna ruin this. Will you be returning, my lord? Yes. Motherfucker, you gotta be quiet. Please. Now just gotta try and convince people. First, let's have a look at see. We cannot overlook Minister Sorsley's black market dealings, let alone be party to them. I know that means even more will have to go without starting the duchy, but still. I believe we should go to Hyzan and bring these crimes to light. I'd have better luck talking to a stone wall. Trying to convince them is not going to work.
We must.
Minister Sorsley's involved with tracking illegal salt. It would be in our best interest to expose them before we get further involved. We may not escape a tiny escape, but it must be done. I'd have better luck turning to a stone wall. Okay.
Aye, lad.
I can't even imagine being a proud and honourable house like ours committing a crime. We've got to go to Hyzan and report that no good minister. I'd better look to a stone wall. Fuck. Okay, well, these guys aren't going to vote for me, so what I'm going to do is sort of force the issue a little bit. Go to the encampment and keep increasing my convictions until they will agree with me. Hey, Lord Seminara, how fare you? Busy as always, I expect. Are you getting enough to eat? You need a full body to get through times like these. Can't find an empty stomach, can you? I hope you up something tasty to look into. Don't hesitate to ask for seconds or thirds. What'll it be today? Take back the boat. Immediately. I know that doing things like getting multiple items in a battle, doing multiple back attacks and stuff, raises yellow. So I guess what I'll do, the guys at level 12 will keep going. The guys at level 14 don't need to be here, although Anna does.
For the honor of House Wolf, I'll give it a try.
You got it.
Because then these guys can help fight. Alright, here we go. And if I keep increasing it, then I will be able to sway them more easily. Take back the boat. It won't need to be increased by a lot, I don't think, but it will have to be increased by a bit. So let's time lapse.
Charge!
Okay, it's the end of another hour of me doing this. Now, admittedly, the hour wasn't me fully doing this the whole time. It's like a minute or two where I'd take a break and then, you know, go to the toilet or whatever. But I don't think we're quite there yet. Oh, we are there. Okay, right. So now I can actually carry on. So I'll see you in a second. I've got to stop the recording, start it again with the right sound settings. I'll see you in a second. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Triangle Strategy. I know it's the same video for you, but it's a whole different day for me. I finally managed to do it. So it took me about, what, 4 hours? After about 4 hours, I was... Let's make the martial controls work. I probably need to deactivate it and reactivate it. Let me just do this real quick. The sound will go off, everything will go black for 10 seconds as I reactivate the capture card. What happens is, when you boot it up the first time, sometimes there's like a... that's much better. There's like a 0.2, 0.3 second delay on when you press the button and when it happens. There's still like a 0.05, 0.1 second delay, but it's not as noticeable and you get used to it. But any bigger than that, and when you're pressing left, your character might still be going right and it just looks weird. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, after about 4 hours, I've finally gotten enough utility to have a chance to sway Anna to my side of the argument, which is to transport the illegal salt. So my utility must have been so fucking low. It came at a cost. I've had to sell basically all of the things I've ever gotten. So, not the HP recovery pallets and stuff, that's fine. But I sold all the large ones, and I sold all my materials. But I've got 112,000 money, so whenever I can buy some more, I will do so. And I will be gracious in my acceptance of my bountiful money and resources that I will get. Right, so... let's speak to everyone that we want to try and convince. Even though I don't think we can convince these guys, I will try. We cannot overlook Minister Sworsley's black market dealings, let alone be party to them. I know that it means even more will have to go without salt in the duchy, but still, I believe we should go to Hyzant and bring these crimes to light. We should transport the salt to the duchy at House End's behest. When it says I'd have better luck talking to a stone wall, it's not absolutely impossible, I think, that they might convert, but it's basically impossible. Please, sir, I must know why you're opposed to exposing Minister Sworsley's crimes. And then I'd say, Minister Sworsley is one of the Saintly Seven, proving it would be a struggle even with evidence, of which we have none.
Surely.
Indeed, Minister Sworsley's work has greatly benefited the Hierophant for many years. We must have got great influence in the Holy State. If we went to them now, desperate as we are, lacking proof, there's a chance they would not believe us. Might we speak a little longer? I admit I'm more than curious as to why you'd make us an accomplice to Minister Sworsley's illicit dealings. And then I say, our relations with Aesfrost are strained enough as it is. I'd rather not make any more enemies if we can avoid it.
I see.
If we report Minister Sworsley's wrongdoings, we may soon find ourselves at war with House End. But if we do as we're asked, we may just gain an ally in the Saintly Seven, making it more difficult for Gustadolf to attack us. When I think about it that way, let's return to our own counsels, Federico. I understand your feelings, as I hope you understand mine. Okay, Benedict.
We must.
Minister Sworsley is involved in trafficking illegal salt. It would be in our best interest to expose him before we get further involved. We may not escape Italian scathed, but it must be done. I think we should transport the salt. I see, so you believe we should follow Mr. Sworsley's orders. There is no guarantee we will succeed in exposing Sworsley, and should we fail, we'll make enemies of both House End and the Holy State itself. The odds of appealing to those in power in another nation and succeeding are certainly not in our favour. We have enough enemies as it is, it would be wise for us to not earn any ourselves any more. There's still time, Benedict. I'd like to continue our discussion.
Certainly.
Very well, my lord. Is it safe to assume that you think exposing Mr. Sworsley's crimes to be a reckless course of action? Shaking Hyzant's faith in one of the Saintly Seven will be nigh impossible. A valid point. The title of Saint holds great power in the Holy State. In the worst case, we would be considered heathens trying to disturb the peace and make ourselves enemies of the entire nation. It is an outcome we should avoid at all costs. You've made your position clear, Benedict. I only ask you to keep my words in mind. But of course, my lord, allow me a moment more to make my decision. Okay, and then... Can't even imagine a proud and honourable house like ours commit a crime. We've got to go to Hyzant and report that no good minister. Still brick walling. We should transport the salt to the duchy at House End's behest. You actually consider doing his dirty work. Why? Mr. Sworsley is no fool. He is no doubt wary of our betrayal. Can't deny that. It's a grave crime he's committing after all. That servant of his booker is also nothing to sneeze at. If we're not careful, it could be our heads on the chopping block. I wish us not to be party to these crimes if we can avoid it, but things are not so simple, I'm afraid. I'm sure you thought long and hard about it, but still, just thinking about dirtying our hands like that makes me sick to my stomach. I understand, but we must do this to see House Wolffort survive. Please, Odo, I ask you to bear this burden with us. So you're willing to do whatever it takes for the sake of our house, eh? Then as your master at arms, I don't know where I'm letting you do it alone. I'm only resolved, lad. I need more time to think on it. This won't be an easy decision, either way. So all of those three should fail, as in they'll still vote red. But Anna, being undecided, and being someone I can actually convince, if I pick the right options, should work fine.
Now I'm going to save over this, which might be a mistake, but I don't think the other three will ever come to my side of thinking, so that's fine. Anna.
Lord Saranoa.
Transporting illicit salt or appointing Mr. Sorsley, poor options both. I wish you had the option of taking neither path. I have a decision in your hands, Lord Saranoa. Right, so this one says, this one will not easily be swayed. That means it's possible, if you pick both perfect actions, to convince them. Now, if there's only one action, sometimes it's not possible at this level. Now, this one should listen to reason is the opposite. You basically can't fail if you try and suggest this one. Everything besides the very worst outcome will work. Now, we should transport the salt. So you believe it better to do Minister Sorsley's bidding. May I ask why? If we know the way House End's illicit operations work, we may figure out a way to get the upper hand. I see. It'd be easy to find the cracks in the defences from the inside and may even give us an opportunity to strike.
Yes.
If that is our aim, I think it well worth the risk. Is there anything else you wish to know? There is. I cannot help wondering if being plied to these acts would sully the Wolfort name. The words of outsiders likely mean little against the Saintly Seven. If we bring charges against Minister Sorsley, he may just lay all the blame at our feet.
Certainly.
The Saints hold tremendous influence in Hyzant. It certainly won't be easy to prove one of them guilty. On the contrary, they might use their position and power to indict us instead. An undesirable situation indeed, and one I'd rather not find ourselves in. Thank you, Lord Sono. I see now where you stand. And that's what I needed to see. That she's been moved by the words. And now she's been moved by my words, that means, I think, that we've succeeded. So, this episode, I don't even know how long it's going to be. I think what I will have done is have skipped like 9,999% speed through all of my grinding, which is like literally 4 or 5 hours of grinding. And so let me show you what that did to our levels. We're a little bit over leveled, but this will balance back out once we start doing fights, because I won't get as much XP for the fights I'm going to do, and so that will balance us back out. And I'm going to use Gila and Frederica, so that will bring us back to the right level anyway. But yeah, Anna's like level 17, Navi's level 17. Let me actually switch back around what I was doing. I was using the golden pinky ring to get a load of items to sell to get more utility with. But I don't have to do that. Let's increase your magic defense and then get rid of this and then give it back to Nav, because that's who had it before. I'm trying to be fair and not just use overpowered things if I can help it. Right. Okay. Whew. Let's see. Let's end the persuasion phase and commence the voting. And I'm going to keep going until I get a battle, of course, so this could be another hour still. My perception of time
to cast our votes.
is all fucked. I have no idea how long it will have actually taken to get to this point.
Do we follow Sorsley's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Not tried to convince Roland. Have tried to convince Benedict, it might not work.
Forgive me,
nope.
my lord.
You just sway me, you must leave me no room for doubt. And then I won't convince Frederica either.
Even still.
I'm sorry, sir, no, please understand. It's fine. I don't mind. Gilo didn't try to convince. Now, Anna is the big one.
I agree.
You have my support, so no, yes. Yes, I did it. Okay. And I didn't try to convince.
Just can't
Sorry,
see
but I just can't see that House 4 will go down this path without a fight. Unfortunately for you, Evador, I have already defeated you by gaming the system.
Of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
I just feel like this is the right course of action. We haven't got any evidence. Ho 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 ho. Transport the illegal salt to the Duchy of House End's behest.
The way forward is decided.
We will do it.
We have no choice but to follow Sorsley's demands and bring the salt to Aesfrost.
So I think I get a bit of utility, like maybe 20 or something, for convincing them.
We have chosen our path.
Now, I didn't watch any of these
We
cutscenes.
shall do as Minister Sorsley asks and deliver the salt to Aesfrost.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
As you wish.
I know you don't like it, Evador, but Dwindling Light completed. I think that's the final utility choice I have to make in the game. So that will probably be the hardest one I have to make happen. There's no going back now, so...
No good deed is the product of selflessness, and Minister Sorslay's intervention on the Wolfort's behalf is no exception. In exchange for their livelihoods, Serenoa and his entourage must transport Sorslay's illicit salt across their borders. With no pride left to bolster them, they have little choice but to obey. Preparations for the journey are a somber affair.
Chapter 9, Part 2, March of the Smugglers.
The cart's ready, my lord.
As are the disguises. None will suspect us to be aught but common merchants.
Good. Then let us prepare for our departure.
I know you don't like this, Odor, I'm sorry.
Just look at what we've been reduced to. Skullduggery and deceit. Whatever honor we had is losing its luster by the day.
But we will make it up to you, I promise. Because as soon as we have evidence, I'm gonna leak it. Oh yeah, also, I guess because of all the grinding I did, I've got like 8 character stories. Because my points are going to be so stupid high in some of the other things. And my utility's gone high enough to probably unlock some of the early game ones. While working on the riverbank, Evidor recounts tales from his and Benedict's youth. I'm going to watch all of them. I unlocked them, technically. Maybe out of turn or out of order, but yeah.
Once we have stacked those sandbags, we should be well fortified against even the fiercest deluge.
Just going to stop here. Yeah, just so that, because remember, this is a different day for me. So this is still fresh to me. You're here sitting here after the 3rd hour thinking, please God, let it end. But I'm fresh, I'm fine.
Leave it to me. This old wolf has some vim in him yet. Phew. Haven't used some of those muscles since before I can remember.
I must say, when I saw the enormity of the task before us, I did not think we would finish in mere bells. I had braced myself for a full day of labor, at the very least.
Thank Benedict for that. We'd still be searching for weaknesses in our perimeter had he not been guiding us.
Indeed, but let us not understate Eridor's feats of strength.
Come now, Eridor. How many times must I tell you to be delicate with the sandbags? We only have so many at hand.
I hear you, I hear you. I'll treat him as delicately as my lady love, in the absence of one.
Now is not the time for jests, Eridor.
If you don't want me complaining and you don't want me jesting, then I guess I'll just shut my mouth.
To hear them trading barbs like children, you would never think they work so well together.
Wisdom and strength. 2 pillars that keep House Wolfort standing strong.
Wisdom, eh? He wasn't always that way. Took him plenty of failing to get where he is now.
I find that difficult to believe.
Is there something you wish to share with us, Eridor?
Might be. Maybe you've forgotten the folly of 20 years past, but my mind is a steel trap.
Once it goes in, it's not getting out.
And what's our task for today?
We are to deliver this message to Lady Destra with all haste.
Seems simple enough. Send a bird.
I would not trust a bird in this rain. A horse would be more reliable, and swifter besides.
Is that so? I respectfully disagree, my friend. Either way, I'm not going to be the one nursing you back to health if you catch the chills.
Shall we make it a wager, then? Send a bird, and we shall see who reaches Lady Destra first. You had best hurry.
What? Benedict? Off he goes. Well then, where are those damned hawks? As I recall, Benedict arrived at around the same time as the hawk. If it were a sunny day, he might have won.
Ah, the folly of youth. Many of our best days were spent in Lord Simon's service. We made many such wagers, in an attempt to get into Lord Simon and Lady Destra's good graces.
I remember when...
I believe we have had enough reminiscing for one day, Eridor.
Don't be such a harsh taskmaster, Benedict. Where's the harm in a story?
Ask me that again when the floodwaters break through our meager fortifications. There is much to do and little time to do it. Wouldn't you agree, Anna?
Me?
Old friends or old enemies? Sometimes it is hard to tell with those two.
Whatever the case, our work's done for the day. And there's nothing like a hard drink after hard labor. You two care to join me?
I would love to. Please, regale me with more tales of your youth.
I see no harm in one drink.
Let's be off then.
Shall we invite Benedict along?
You'd only be wasting your breath.
Now that you mention it, I do not believe I have ever seen you two sharing drinks.
Spirits cloud the mind, so I rarely drink. When I do partake, however, I prefer to do so in quiet. I fear Eridor would only spoil that.
Essentially, my answer is fuck no. Absolutely not. I will never do so. Yes, strengthen my convictions. See, I couldn't go back to the world map, so I couldn't see these. Evidor relaxes at the encampment when Huet comes to him with a question. I'm so used to seeing comes to ask him a question that I just read what I wanted to read, I guess. I like these little side stories, though.
Seems as if the troubles never cease. I'd kill for a drop of ale.
So there were kind of this sort of thing in Final Fantasy Tactics, although not as detailed as this.
I take it you and Benedict have seen your share of trouble. You have both served House Wolfort for many years, yes?
Aye. We both served Lord Simon since we were green between the ears. Through the good times and the bad. To see him now, you wouldn't believe the stories of what we got up to in our tender years. Even then, though, he was always the schemer. Always drawing me into his fanciful plots.
Has so much changed since then?
I don't reckon so. In any case, was there something you wanted to ask me?
There was. The other day, Benedict posed quite the strange question to me.
Several days ago.
Where snowbell blossoms bloom?
Indeed. I thought perhaps you had seen trace of the flowers while scouting with Flugy.
I've spotted clusters of them in the deep mountain passes before, but not of late.
so it is as I thought. They have ever been a rare sight, even more so in recent years. I had thought to procure one, but it may be wise to temper my expectations in that regard.
Life always finds a way to flourish. I am certain Anna and I can find one before long.
I would not have you chasing my idle fancies. You both have more vital duties to attend to.
Of course.
So, Benedict's looking for a snowbell blossom. What's so peculiar about that?
Nothing, if it were anyone else asking. However, I think you'd agree that Benedict is not the type to go picking flowers on a whim. They say that when a snowbell blooms...
That moment is frozen in time. Aye.
Precisely. You and Benedict both never fail to surprise. But of all flowers, why the snowbell? Does he have some lady love I'm unaware of?
I can't speak to that, but I'll tell you one thing, Hewitt. We've all got moments locked away and placed close to our hearts. You, me, even a stubborn-headed mule like Benedict. Like the snowbell, we want him frozen like that forever. And like the snowbell, they're liable to shatter if we let another handle them carelessly.
I understand. I apologize if I was too forward. Let us forget the matter.
No, it isn't you that needs to apologize. I'm always telling Benedict no one likes being lectured.
It was enlightening. I see you and Benedict are true friends.
For lack of a better word, aye. Bring me a draft of ale, and I'll tell you all about our younger days. At least, what I can remember. I recall Benedict wasn't nearly as capable as he is now.
I may have to take you up on that offer.
Do you really reckon snowbells are still blooming somewhere out there?
Perhaps. Though I've not seen them in this region. They may still bloom in the southern reaches.
In other words, a trek and a half from here. Don't give up the search, my friend.
Maybe it was like Lady Destra's favourite flower or something. But clearly, both Everdor and... I've got 3 characters. What the fuck? No, clearly, both Everdor and Benedict know what it's about. Hasabara speaks of her pasta for a drink with Everdor. Everdor's just getting around everyone, chatting shit. I mean, when you live a life in the pub, that's what happens.
Ah, that's the good stuff. Ain't no one can pour a pint like you.
I take coin for drink, not compliments. It's hard enough to keep this place running on my own as it is.
Need me to lend a hand?
Thought you'd never ask. You can start by washing the dishes, then restocking our foodstuffs, fixing up that wobbly table, and...
Aye, leave it to me.
Ha! I'm only playing. I'd never put a paying customer to labor.
But that's an awful lot of work for any one person. Ever give thought to finding someone with whom you might share the burden?
You can stop right there. The last thing I need is anyone else complicating my life.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
I had myself a someone once, you know? Special-like. Till he left me for a specialer someone. Raised my son Theo all by myself after that. He'd be a man grown now, if the war hadn't taken him.
Forgive me, Hasabara. Didn't mean to go drudging up painful memories.
No need for apologies. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a thing or two in their past that haunts them. In truth, I'm more exhausted than anything. Must be the years taking their toll.
Ain't got nothing to do with age, and everything to do with the hardships you've overcome. More impressive than an old soldier drowning his sorrows in mead.
What kind of barkeep am I, letting my poor patron wallow?
Sometimes wallowing's good for the soul. Come on, have a round with me. My treat.
Took you long enough to make the offer. Now, what shall we toast to?
How about to your son?
Aye, to Theo.
That shit always fucks me up. I'm thankful enough to have not lived through a war in which, like at least in this country where I'm from, that has taken so many people. So I can't even imagine. Julio and Evador put out on patrol when they come across a deplorable act in progress.
Please, you can't take our wheat. We just sent food the other day.
Silence! Lord Walford has ordered the requisition of all provisions. You wouldn't dare disobey your lord, would you?
Of course not. I just can't believe Lord Walford would command such a thing.
Are you accusing me, a noble woman of Glenbrook, of lying? How dare you, peasant?
Mayhap we should see what the commotion is about.
Aye.
Mind telling us what's going on?
Well, if it isn't Captain Eridor. Thank you for all that you do to keep these lands safe.
You're one of the lot what recently fled from the Crown City, ain't you?
Just so, yes. I came to humbly lend what aid I could to Lord Wolfford and deliver on the provisions I promised.
What is your quarrel with these people? If you could explain the situation, we'd be more than happy to lend what aid we can.
Please, I beg of you, don't take our food. It's all we have.
I've always known Lord Walford to care for his people above all. Why would he do this to us?
Do what?
What madness is this? Lord Serenoa has strictly forbidden commandeering food from the common folk. Surely you aren't asking these good people to relinquish their stores to you in his name?
I am simply gathering provisions on Lord Walford's behalf, as I promised. Honestly, he should be grateful.
Grateful? Huh. He'd be red in the face if he saw what you were doing. Ain't no way he ordered it.
On the contrary, you are acting in violation of your lord's decree. We cannot overlook your actions. You will come with us and be jailed. There you will await judgment for your crimes.
What nonsense is this? I am a noblewoman of Glenbrook. How dare you try to order me about, you self-important little man? You've no authority over me.
Look, I ain't disagreeing. But are you sure we should accost her without seeking Lord Serenoa's counsel first?
We haven't that luxury. The longer she is allowed to roam free, the more the people will suffer, and our Lord's good name be sullied. We must show the people that unethical acts will not go unpunished. Take her away.
You will pay for your impudence!
Don't think I will.
Can't believe there are scoundrels out here using House Wolford's name for ill gain. You've done us all proud today, Julio.
Thank you ever so much, my lord. We'd be facing starvation if you hadn't stepped in.
She really had us fooled. We should have known Lord Walford is too kind a man to order anything like that.
If you are ever troubled again, please seek me out. I shall ensure that any wrongs committed against you are set right.
Yeah, I have a lot of retainers. We can do a lot of good in our little domain. Our domain's not that big. I mean, it's pretty big. It's not that big. Based on the map, of course, it's like a shrunk down version of the world, but if this is our domain and it's all in green, I'd imagine this is probably like a few hours across. So from like here to here might be like, no, we're in the days of like only walking and not cars. So just walking, maybe it's a few days across. Yeah, I'd imagine it's a few days trek to get from one end to the other. So yeah, that's what I'd imagine anyway. Jens shows 7 book he borrowed from the archives. I'm doing the characters last. I don't really need more characters, but I will use them.
That tome is an apprentice's resource, if I'm not mistaken. Are you studying ironworking?
Yes, I borrowed it some time ago from the archives in the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. I haven't had a chance to return it, what with the state of affairs being as it is.
Ian's? I can't remember the last time you privileged us with a visit.
Well, my weapons aren't going to forge themselves. But now that I've a respite from my days of sweat and flame, I thought I'd continue my studies.
You hunger for knowledge the way a fire hungers for kindling.
I'd never have become the blacksmith I am if not for what I gleaned from these tomes. If it takes a lifetime of studying and striving to forge the perfect weapon, then so be it. One day, all will know the name of Ian's, the greatest smithy the realm has ever seen.
Ian's, I guess.
That is all well and good, but would you mind proclaiming that a little more quietly?
Yes, apologies. In my excitement, I quite forgot I was in a library.
I must say, I can't help but admire your burning ambition. But while we're speaking in hushed tones, our army has been anything but quiet as of late. You forge weapons for them, yes? Might you have any insight into the matter?
I wish I did, but I have scant time for the goings-on outside my own small forge. Though, now that you mention it, my orders from the army have increased.
Could it be that they're preparing for war? As if a war could break out on the eve of our three nations' grand new venture.
Indeed. That would be unthinkable.
Honestly. When? That could never happen.
Aesfrost's sudden attack on Glenbrook confirmed my worst fears. And once the war started, I could forget about returning this book. But I still hope to. One day, when peace has returned to our realm.
I hope you will fight by my side till it does.
Without hesitation, my lord.
Okay. Beneath the star-filled sky, Piccoletta records her days in the circus. I think I've used everyone enough to get all of the things going on.
Wow. The stars are so pretty. They're always so bright, no matter where I go.
You were in a circus, right, Piccoletta?
Yep. We performed in all kinds of places together. The people in the circus were from all over, too. There were people from Glenbrook, people from Hyzant. But when the war started, the circus broke up. Our circus master was from Aesfrost, and he said he had to go and fight for his country. Even the poor animals were all taken away. They were like my family.
Piccoletta.
But I won't give up. I'll help you in this war, and then I'll bring back my circus troupe.
I believe in you, Piccoletta. But to do that, you'll need to build up your strength. And look, it's almost time to eat.
Yay! Let's eat together again today.
Yay. Alright, now 3 more character stories to do. An Aesfrosti merchant attempts to charm the locals into buying his wares.
How fortunate this humble merchant is to look upon such beauty. Nothing would do Lionel greater honor than to see his powders and perfumes adorn your divine visages. Such honor, in fact, that he is willing to part with them for practically nothing at all.
We haven't even coined for salt, let alone vanity.
Mines are not but your ledgers. You peddlers disgust me.
Well met, brave protectors of the realm. Lionel has brought everything a hero needs and more. Every item has undergone meticulous testing to ensure that they will serve you well on the battlefield.
Out of our way, junkmonger. We've important duties to attend to.
This is the first time I've actually seen Aesfrost.
How rude! Where are the smiles and open coin purses the people used to greet Lionel with? Oh, perhaps Lionel should take his goods elsewhere. War has made this place disagreeable. However, it is the perfect opportunity for the shrewd trader to amass his fortune. And Lionel is shrewd, if nothing else.
Okay. Oh lord, he coming.
My lord, that merchant who peddles his wares in our encampment has requested an audience.
Yes. Let him come forth.
Oh yes, Lionel.
You do Lionel a great honor, my lord. A great honor. That he can count House Wolfort among his loyal patrons has ever been a source of pride.
Yes, right. What brings you before me today?
As my lord is doubtless already aware, war places a heavy burden on the treasury. A burden that only grows heavier as time drags on. However, a skilled negotiator can see his coffers even fuller at war's end than they were at its beginning. If he may be so bold, Lionel would offer his services in that very capacity. He understands your precarious position, trapped between 2 ravenous wolves. In such times, one can never have enough coin and resources to stave off what may come. Surely you agree?
Your words have merit, and you have always been honest in your dealings with my house. I see no reason not to welcome you into our ranks.
Splendid! You are as wise as they say. Wiser, even.
Thank you.
Lionel shall not disappoint. Just the opposite, in fact. From this day until his very last, he shall stake his honor on the prosperity of your house.
Well.
And if his own coin purse should grow fat in the process, who could blame him?
Yeah, true. Fair enough. As long as you're not war profiteering, it's fine. You're just selling money for goods. That's what a merchant does. Trifles with foes using his elite eloquence. Can infuriate foes that tempt them into defecting, collects an extra bit of coin along with spoils. Oh, you're the money-making unit. Okay. That's fun. What level do you start at? 12. Okay, this is early enough that, you know... Look at his stupid fucking face. Lionel will show you the path.
Below enemy's physical defense and magic defense for 3 turns. Ruffle feathers. Chance to infuriate a single enemy for 2 turns. Infuriate. Just make them angry. Lucky find. Obtain money when picking up. So if you pick up the spoils, you will get many monies. He's a wordsmith. What a great class name. Okay. A shaman happens upon a village and uses her power over the weather to bring succor to those suffering from drought. A shaman? Or is it shaman? What's these two again?
The sun's a harsh mistress, ain't she? If she sticks around much longer, my fields are apt to wither from the attention. I'd give my firstborn for a drop of rain.
Aye. And it ain't just the crops what are worse for wear. I'd cry over our lot, but naught but dust would pour from my eyes.
How pitiless, the caprices of nature. What grudge do the heavens bear to make the poor souls who tend the land suffer so? I would be remiss to let such suffering continue. If fate will show you no mercy, then I shall. You begged for even a single drop of rain. I shall give you more. Behold as I flood this desiccated land with nourishment.
Huh? What's that the lady said? I believe she means to pull rain from a cloudless sky.
Ha! I'd have more luck getting milk from a bull.
You must tell me if you do. You're in sore need of a miracle.
A pleasure as always to see you, Lord. You've come just in time. This lass is about to put on a show.
I am called Dizana. Allow me to banish the sun's cruel rays from your domain, that your people may see a measure of succor.
Banish the sun? I wasn't aware it was in the habit of taking orders.
Will slap my ass like I was just born. Rain! Honest to goodness, rain!
How did... I've never witnessed a miracle like this.
Well, she's a magician who controls the weather.
Was it? On behalf of my people, allow me to express to you my deepest gratitude.
There is no need for such formalities. I seek only to alleviate the suffering of the downtrodden in any way I can. If it is not too bold of me to ask, do you have need of a humble shaman within your ranks?
Okay, you say shaman, alright.
Tales of House Wolfort's magnanimity have reached even my remote village.
So we probably say shaman.
It would be an honor to serve you, my lord.
We would welcome you with open arms, and the honor would be entirely ours. Doubtless, we will have occasion to call upon your talents sooner rather than later.
Dizana joined your forces. So this is where, like, you know, magic synergies for different kinds of weather. A shaman with the weather at her whim excels in wind and lightning magic, summons rainstorms and tempests to turn the tide of battle. Yeah, so if you want to use lightning magic and stuff, make it rain. Then suddenly everyone will take huge lightning damage. Is generally what I think the idea is. So you also start at level 12. Rite of Lightning. There's a 0 to 4 range. Lightning type magic enemy has a chance to paralyze them. Wind type energy, all enemies within range change the direction they face. Cast a strike. These enemies look for 2 turns if you deal damage to them. Ooh. Nice. I like her. Alright, okay. A single man survived the battle in the Citadel of the Sands, but who is he?
Got you right in my sights.
30 years ago, during the Salt Iron War, outside the Citadel of the Sands.
There are too many of them, Minister Archibald.
And flee we must. I'll hold him here, but you lot, retreat!
Oh, that's an unlucky turn order.
Minister Archibald!
No, this cannot be how it ends. My lungs yet draw breath, my heart yet beats. This place shall not be my grave.
So the cycle of war and chaos begins anew. And once again, I must take up my bow.
He's just anti-Aesfrost.
I've been watching you fight from afar, and I like what I see. Almost reminds me of myself in my younger days.
You flatter me.
Still, I doubt you'll emerge victorious. Without me on your side, that is. The name's Archibald. Allow me into your ranks, and you'll see. I can match men half my age, shot for shot.
I couldn't ask one so elderly to risk his life in battle.
This graybeard survived the Salt Iron War with naught but the bow in his back, I'll have you know. And my aim is just as sharp now as it was then. I haven't many years left, lad, and I'd like to spend them fighting for a just cause.
If that is what you wish, then I shall not refuse. We welcome your bow.
Archibald joined your forces. A legendary and intimidating archer deals more damage to distant targets. His bow boasts increased range. Oh. I mean, double archer squad sounds like a great idea. In general, just sounds like a fantastic plan. Okay. So we've got 2 story quests to do. But first, we'll have a look at the encampment. You can't tell how much I've listened to this bloody song. Lord Sono, allow me to express my gratitude once more for protecting one such as myself to your ranks. When this war began, I wondered what I should be doing as a shaman. But then you came along and knew it was fate. I promised to do all I can to be in service to House Warfort. Apologies for not giving you my name until now. A simple sundries merchant I may be, but I had my reasons. Even so, I can't bear to see Nozelia suffer the horrors of war much longer. Don't hesitate to send me to battle, I'll end up there anyway. The soldiers drawn to the vanguard like a moth to flame. How can I help you today? I don't need that stuff right now. Okay, hello. Lord Sono allowed Lionel to thank you once more for allowing him to join the illustrious House Wolford. You're a keen man, my lord, keener than most. I assure that you don't regret allowing Lionel into her ranks. He promises to repay your kindness with interest. Lionel's selection is especially grand today. Please have a look. Ha 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 ha. I am a Ponzi bard, but I'm really a merchant. Yes. Understood, my lord. Lionel awaits your next visit. Do you now? Doesn't matter if you're a child or a soldier or some haughty noble, everyone needs to eat well and everyone needs to sleep well. What'll it be today? Okay, there's nothing new. I've done those missions so many times I never want to do them again. So, let's keep going. Cordelia. Cordelia reflects on her duties as queen at Whiteholm Castle. It's going to be the longest video I've ever put on my channel, I'm sure.
So, I am queen. What should I do?
You should listen to the Archduke and obey.
Is that all the Archduke wants? An obedient wife? And here I thought the Aesfrosti valued freedom.
So long as you must look to others, you do not deserve freedom. Freedom is a privilege, and only those with the strength to see their will realized are deserving of it. It is not given, it is taken. And it is not often taken easily. This I know.
I see. Thank you.
Next time you think to ask that question, answer it yourself.
Brother, Father, look over me until I find the strength I require.
What is Gustadolf thinking to marry a sniveling brat? No glory is worth her dismal company.
It is unacceptable. He should have let me deal with those obstinate boars in Glenbrook.
I can't wait to kill the both of you. It's going to be so good. Sona and Svetlana, realizing they must bow their heads to survive, accept Sorsley's request to transport illicit salt. We must do the best for the kingdom. So much money though, you know?
Everyone has boarded the cart, my lord. We await your orders.
We cannot use the main road. This journey will not be an easy one.
I suspect not. Minister Sorslay's instructions were clear. We are to secure a new route through our domain that will not draw unwanted attention.
We've drawn up a rough map. It passes through uncharted wilderness and treacherous mountains, places which no common travelers would dare traverse. My scouts have also reported rumors that the area is inhabited by bandits and beasts alike.
To make no mention of the dismal weather on the horizon.
Regardless, we must depart. We have an appointment to keep after all.
Oh yeah, that dismal weather was me. Whoops.
Under the cover of rainfall, House Wolfort leads a cart full of salt northward, through the treacherous mountain passes where few dare to tread. However, the rain quickly turns from help to hindrance, as it batters down on the riders, making the ground treacherous and the path ahead clouded in mist. The party stops to wait out the weather and determine their next course of action.
While scouting ahead, Roland and Huette find the perfect spot to seek shelter from the rain. Yes, indeed.
There's nobody here. It should make a perfect spot for camp.
Are you certain, my lord?
Do you lack faith in our scouts?
Of course not, my lord. I just mean, it is hardly a place for a Prince of Glenbrook to sleep. Are we to crouch in range-rent shadows in the pursuit of clandestine dealings?
Need I remind you? I am Prince no longer. We must take such shelter as we can find.
But even so, that is no reason to forget who you were.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing at all. However, I believe I found a place for us to set camp. The road ahead is treacherous, and we would do well to rest and wait out the rain.
I am in agreement, my lord. Pushing further in this weather would be unwise.
Very well. Let's inspect the surroundings before setting camp.
I wonder how the others are feeling about the situation we now find ourselves in. I'd best talk to them and keep an eye on our surroundings. I'd heard of the illegal salt trade when I lived in Aesfrost. Everyone needs salt to survive but cannot always afford to buy it through legal means, but many purchased it off the black market. I never thought it would be a part of the illicit trade myself, though I know this is House Wolf, I cannot help but feel conflicted. Well, that's understandable. I doubt the rain will let up anytime soon, I just hope the path ahead won't present us with any more problems. I cannot help but wonder who it might be purchasing the illicit salt. We may be able to use this situation to our advantage, depending on who they are. Exactly my thinking, Benedict. I know you're against it to begin with, but surely you must see the tactical advantage to being able to prove that their misdeeds are in fact real. Anna, I scouted the area but did not see anyone. Even so, we mustn't let our guard down. Have no fear. Does that say Fury Recovery Pellet or Fairy Recovery Pellet? There are many people who wish they could heal themselves from being a furry, I suppose. Though, there are many others who are quite happy with the arrangement. Immobility Recovery Pellet too. Okay, so this is where everyone else is. Is there any other sparklies? I thought I saw a sparkly over here. Maybe I did not. Maybe I did not do any such thing. Alright, let's go check some houses. But first, let's go investigate. Yeah, I want to go speak to Roland and Huette, but let's investigate the houses first. Come on. Can you get? That's it. No, I can't investigate the houses, that's fine. Makes my life easier. Roland, my boy. So no, I know it's too late for second thoughts, yet I cannot help but fear someone will see through my disguise. I think the real Sir Maxwell would hold himself with more confidence, even in enemy territory. Right you are, my friend. I must not be shaken by something so trivial. I must do my best to honour his memory. And you shall, Roland. You're his beloved disciple, after all. I will become as strong as he was and use that power to reclaim my throne. His Highness has been on high alert all night. I doubt he even notices that he is soaked to the bone. Do you think he's lost himself in his desire for revenge? You act as his loyal vassal. I ask you stand by his side. But I feel that his best friend is better fit to do that than I, Lord Sevenoa. Not so. You are a faithful warrior and one who is ever by his side. I ask you to look after him in the ways that neither I nor House Warfork can. But of course, those faces hidden behind a mask, I know that without a doubt, the one behind it is my sworn liege. Yeah, I can be his friend. I can technically protect him, but I can't, be his confidant in all things. I have lots of things going on that I've got to be aware of and care about. Okay. There's a lot of things going on that I've got to be aware of. I see that twinkly. Ranged whetstone. Don't see any equipment, but that doesn't mean there isn't any just because I can't see it. I might be able to rotate the camera and get a better look at things. Just looking for twinklies. I don't really rotate the camera. I usually play the game like it's a fixed perspective game, which just isn't true. I'm not looking for anything in particular. I just wonder if there's like an item or something. Yeah. That I missed. Due to the perspective changes. It's not a very nice place. I like the rain. I don't like cold rain. In places like Africa when it rains, I was in Ghana for a while, the rain was like warm, and I really liked being in the rain when it was warm. Because the area was so hot, the rain was like a nice coolant. Okay, conclude exploration. Night is falling and the rain is yet to let up. I doubt we find much rest in these conditions. Let us spend the night at the encampment.
Can't you sleep, Serenoa? We have a long day ahead of us.
Thank you, but I'm fine. Why are you still awake?
The rain. Will it ever end?
No storm lasts forever. The sun will greet us in the morning, I'm sure.
I can only hope.
Optimism is sorely needed in these troubled times. However, it will be prudent to plan for the worst.
No need to lecture my lord. He was just comforting his dear bride-to-be.
No, Gila's right. If the rain continues, we shall have to find another way around.
Regardless of the path we take, our destination remains the same. Stifling swamps clogged with insects and worse. I suppose it is fitting, considering the state of our honor as of late.
I understand your misgivings. All the more reason for us to win Minister Sorslay's trust.
And what is his trust worth? He relishes in dangling accolades in front of those foolish enough to grasp for them.
I won't let that bastard toy with us.
Doubtless he feels the same about us.
The salt is gone.
How in the blazes did that happen?
Bandits. They've made off with everything in our cart.
All without stirring a soul.
I apologize. Mountain clans are generally not known for their skill at stealth.
What's done is done. They can't have gone far. Find them.
Oh, great. Well, we're spending our time fucking bickering. I mean, they use the rain to their advantage because they don't have to be stealthy when it's pissing down with rain. You can't really hear anything. Their cargo stolen, Sono and the others go after the thieves. Right, this is the battle for the day. How long is this video going to be? Jesus Christ. This is going to be the only thing I do today for sure. I'm going to have to edit and render this stuff and figure out what I'm doing. Then if I've still got time, I'll record again after.
You're the bandits that waylaid us before.
I was just pondering whether you were brave or foolish to be using these roads. Seems I have my answer. Brought your lordly friends to help you take revenge, have ya?
I believe you stole our cargo. We'll be taking that back if you don't mind.
Your lords always have such big mouths. You traipse into our home and demand tribute? Your titles mean less than not here. It's you who should be begging for mercy.
Shut your damn mouths! We ain't listening to the demands of rabid beasts.
Beasts? You got some nerve when it's you who's growing fat with your ill-gotten salt. We aren't daft. If you had permission to sell this cargo of yours, then we wouldn't have had the good fortune to meet you in this forsaken wilderness.
Nothing to say to that, huh? Well, if you don't mind, we'll be taking the salt as payment for your lodgings.
And if you have any objections, then you're welcome to take them up with us.
I do. I have some small quandaries, some small issues with what you've said. Mostly they begin with fuck and you, so I'm going to murder you now. Thank you. Right, so. Everyone who is not recommended and is too high a level will not be participating in this battle. Will this make my life harder? Yes.
As you wish. If I meet you, please leave everything. I got this.
I'll
But
do my best.
I want everyone who's low level to participate.
Consider it done.
Yeah, all the lower level people, and then Anna because she's incredible, and Nav because he's incredible. Like they have to be here, and they're recommended. Ah shit! Wait. I have to take someone else off. I need a healer.
I won't let you
I'm sorry.
down.
I'm sorry, Piccolo. I need a healer. Taking all the recommended people gives you utility. So, and my utility is still my lowest stat by a country mile, so I need to bring all the recommended people to a battle. I think I'll get morality because my average party level, well, I think my average party level might be above. The 17s might drag them over the edge. Right, so these guys are all coming. Yeah, let's cycle it to the people who are coming. All the recommendeds are going. Roland's not. I think this is fine. We can always use everyone else later. I want 2 archers. Is the main thing. Right, Sevenoa can come at the front. Jens is there. That's fine. We've got mages for days. Also, I've got to use the quietuses during the actual fight, because quietuses are really good. And I should use them more than I am. Alright, here we go. I don't know how easy or hard the battle will be. No idea. A rematch with bandits. So what's my plan? The battle begins. First of all, how many of them are there?
Return our souls and there will be mercy.
Not likely. Besides, weren't us in the wrong? You don't want your stuff swiped, you sleep with both eyes open. Everyone knows that.
No use talking to these pampered nobles. Best just stick them with a blade and be done with it.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Did I? I thought I took the Vanguard scarf off. Evidently. Wait. What? Oh, yeah. I took the Vanguard's cloak off, but I didn't take the Vanguard scarf off. That should be on Roland, but Roland's not here, so I guess it makes sense that this happened. This is fine. Okay. Now Spark is going to do quite a lot of damage because there's like water everywhere. So what happens is if you put them in like a puddle, you end up electrocuting like a shit ton of the area.
Lightning!
And I think they'll take more damage from lightning in general because of the area we're in.
I will end this.
Right, I would like to go here and then go poison, then turn invisible.
This'll hurt.
Like I said, it'll balance out my level difference because the people who are too high level will just not get any experience for the fight.
Battle.
This battle is ours.
Hit them with it.
Yeah!
A decent hit. If we can kill the archers on the right hand side, we'll make good progress. Ooh. Think Fury means I lose control of my actions. You're going to come back, that's fine. Oh yeah, sorry, I was going to count how many people there were. Yeah, I have to do this. That's fine.
On your guard.
I was going to attack him anyway. Paralysis means he can't move, he loses his turn. Ow. That's why I brought healers with me. I'm not too concerned about this so far. I can't be provoked again. Right, let's see. So, if we go through the list of all the units, how many of them are enemies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 possibly. Before I start getting repeats. Okay.
I'll give it my best.
Jens, do what you need to do.
Let me heal
Hit him
your
with it.
wounds.
Okay. I'm splitting my attack on 2 fronts, which generally is not a good idea, but
Much obliged.
I can make it work.
I fight for peace.
Scorch will do some damage, but I think the rain is actually going to give them some resistance to this. If I stand here, I'm going to get like booty blasted, so let's not do that. I'll stand in relative safety. I'm going to attack from here.
Flames, heed my call! Behold true power.
The light of lightning and the light of wind. I actually have to hit people head on for this to work. Wait. Why does that say you'll die from this? It says he'll die. Oh no, it won't anymore. It's figured its shit out. Okay, yeah, it's just a bug. Okay, fine. Fair enough.
Stay down!
Lionel has arrived!
Yes. I can infuriate an enemy. But if I do that, I will definitely get trapped. Right. I'll stand over here and heal myself.
For Lionel!
Lionel! It's a healer.
I'll show you what I can do.
I could kill him, or I could hurt both of them.
Ready to see a spell.
Bye-bye. And come forth. Then, do a double attack.
Allow me. Me next.
I like this combo.
It's over. Hey, over here. Make way.
Hope you're ready.
Trish could start shooting us, but this side where Anna is pretty safe now, apart from that poison bandit. Yeah, you can't reach all the way over though. Whatever.
Here I come.
Not interested. Okay. Who did I hit before? Did I hit I hit a healer who has now run away. I have a chance to backstab someone, apparently. Oh, you, because you're facing the wrong way. I'm going to get involved in archer wars.
Yeah. Too obvious.
Yeah, it's annoying, but not too big of a deal.
Defeat is not an option.
Right, now, Zonoa is actually fine. He's stand over here and smack you like this.
That hit the mark.
A solid, decent hit. I was trying to avoid being backstabbed to death. I can't move, that's fine. Archer wars will continue. Don't think Trish can hit me from there.
Let me heal your wounds.
At least I hope not. Right, so this works for me. Both archers are going to try and hit Gila if I move there. If I go here, I can't haste anyone worth hasting. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's haste the shaman.
Victory goes to the quick.
This will not be taken for granted.
My growth is plain to see.
So it comes to battle.
Okay. I can help in my own ways. If I constrict him, he loses some turns.
Very well.
And then I can Rite of Lightning again. But this time I want to go Rite of Lightning. Someone who can help me. If I go up here, can't really Rite of Lightning anyone. So, best bet is to then just kill you then.
The heavens raise.
Accursed strike. Only the archer will shoot me from here.
I fight for peace.
And I can make this even better by doing this.
2 ashes.
rest of the dead unit.
Now then.
Healers will do healy things. Edged arrow. I can't do that. Arrow spray. Can I shoot you from here? Yeah, I can go over the top.
There.
Oh, the healers are coming.
Have you brought corn?
Well, let's ruffle some feathers. We'll try and get him involved to attack
Combat
me.
is not thine elves' forte.
There you go.
You gotta blame someone, blame yourselves, and leave us well out of it. Perfect opportunity.
Close, but not
You
quite.
fool.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Now I can go here and attack from a place of safety because the archer won't attack me.
You won't escape.
And then I can surmount and move a little bit further away. I wish I could go up the top there. But I cannot. So what I'll do instead is heal.
I'll take this.
And stay and hell away from that side. So I know I can't move for a bit yet. Okay. What I need to do is find a place to run away and use a healing item on myself as well. A place to run away that's still useful to be. You're going to attack Anna still, that's fine.
Too obvious.
Don't care. You have to hit Lionel, you have no choice.
Curses!
Yeah, I can't move. If I can fix that.
I need this.
Now I can move. The archers will all try and shoot me if I go over here, but I kind of have to go over here if I want to avoid being shreckled by Travis. So I'm gonna go this way. I'd rather not get shot by Trish in the front. I'd rather get shot by random archer man. Hitting me near the healer is not a good idea. Unfortunately, every single person having immobility arrows is really annoying.
Cool heads shall prevail.
This is probably the point.
Be at ease.
I could also be using my own immobility arrows, but I kind of feel like they won't work if I do it, but they will if the enemies do it, because that's how these games work.
Allow me.
Right. I'm gonna get hit by like fucking everyone.
I need healing.
Let's lower the bandit bowman's turn. At least it's something I can do. Right. Now then. I can kill that bandit, but I don't actually have to. I'd rather attack this one.
Allow me.
For a good reason that I'll show you in a second. Because as soon as Nav gets to go, I'll kill you all.
Perfect opportunity.
Looks like I'm up.
Yeah, I need to move this way. Can I hit you from there? Yeah, I can.
That's it. With years comes wisdom.
Travis is doing Travis things. How high can he jump?
Have you brought corn?
Close enough that he's going to be a problem soon, but quick.
Here I come.
There you go, buddy. Right, now then. Let's Icy Breath these two and kill them.
Ice.
This battle is
Beautiful.
ours.
Whoever I choose to shoot, it's fine. I just need to pick a target and stick with them. I think I need to kill this guy. If you want to stand here... Oh, I mean, I could have... Probably could have thought about this better, but it doesn't matter. He's paralyzed. Oh, that's lucky for me. He can't attack anyway. He's paralyzed.
When a wolf is cornered.
She hasn't got enough yet. She can't keep Flaming Arrow forever.
Now I end this.
Damn, that hurt!
You can't act. A mage can act. Jens is going to take some hits here. Not a lot I can do to avoid it. But I can take cover now and start moving up towards the next position.
You won't catch me.
Let's heal yourself again. Travis is going to do what he wants to do. Probably kill Jens.
Can't go on.
I will end this.
Right, so now I wanted to look at what the condition for winning was. Yeah, kill everyone. Alright. So she's resistant to flames. There's not much point doing that. I probably should start attacking Travis.
2 ashes. We will make our ideals reality.
Okay, face over here.
Point me at him.
Trish will do what Trish does.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Bullseye.
Shall we begin?
I can heal again. You guys are all basically fine. Let's haste.
Go swift.
Archibald. I am using under-leveled characters, to be fair.
That feels good.
But if I lose, it's only a case of going again, because you don't lose experience when you lose, so...
Down then.
If I could hit him, it would kill him. Can I hit him from here? No. Edged arrow is kind of hard to use.
Slow. I'm only getting started.
Prophet comes to the prepared.
Let's move here. Lucky, fine. Right, I'm going to move back over here with Nav to try and help my units out. Depends where Travis goes, really, but...
The hunt is on.
I can kill him if I hit him with
Not
this.
another step.
See you later. Now I can focus my efforts on the mage.
Power.
Move over here, I'm safe. If I move there, I'm not safe, but I'm not really trying to go anywhere right now. I'm just trying to get over to the across the map, basically.
Carefully.
So I know I will die, but I must do what I must.
I'll make this quick. Hope you're ready.
I'm not trying to win right now.
I've had enough of it.
Impeding strike will slow me down.
I fight for peace.
Yeah, just smack him. It's good experience, even if you don't think it is. Then Trish gets to go. Don't care.
Make way.
You're going to shoot Sono in the back, as I would expect.
Opportunity.
No. Not here.
Here I come.
Okay, right. Now. Are you weak to anything I could do? No. At which point, the best thing to do is just smack you as hard as I can. Your defense goes down and you're paralyzed. It's a beautiful thing. Let's make him angry.
This is it for you. Lionel's coin purse grows heavier.
Let me heal your wounds.
Okay, now I can sanctuary myself. Heal the lads. Beautiful. I'm going to hit you once, then take cover again. So don't think mages can reveal me. At least they haven't in the past.
Time to take flight.
Right. Now, I want to hit this mage as much as I can.
My time is now.
I can hit you with the Rite of Lightning again.
Tremble in fear.
Well, you're stood still and you can't do anything anyway.
No need to panic.
I'm not going to panic, I'm fine. I can edge arrow this time.
Hit.
A solid hit. No, you can't do anything. You can do a sweeping slash if you... Actually, I don't think you can literally do anything. That's unlucky for you. Yeah, you're going to buy me some time, Lionel. You're resistant to my flames, in which case, what I should actually go do is attack the mage.
With the
and help with Huet. There you go. Have some of that down here.
Make way.
Trish is going to do Trish things. Healer's on the way to heal the archer, but
I hope you're watching.
I'm not concerned about him. I like how that pierces defenses too. I guess just keep up the offensive on this guy. Why not? Right, in the meantime... Oh Lord, Anna coming. I think I can 1v1 Trish.
I shall do what I can.
I could do this. It seems like a waste of time though. Let's just cure Lionel.
Be at ease.
Very good.
This is BM.
The hunt is on.
What I'm doing. If I do this, I can't miss.
This ends now. My
There
pride
you
is
go.
my shield. My time is
Get
now.
some of that down you. He won't be paralyzed. Yeah, no, he's not. Can I get up? No, I can't really get up anywhere higher, so... Let's just hit him.
What have we done?
It worked.
A solid strike. Yeah, you're gonna start hitting me, that's okay.
Oh, what?
What? Yeah, he's not furied anymore, he'll do whatever he wants.
Here I come.
Bonk. I don't tend to get much further with them. Only have one more turn of take cover left.
You won't catch me.
We're gonna reapply it. And
I'll
hide here.
show you what I can do.
Alright then, lad. Time for the ultimate super kill. I'd rather get the super kill with someone else though. A predicament to be sure. You go 6th. But it is... Okay, let me see. I go first, then the healer, then a bandit, then Lionel, then Huet, then Gila, and then him. So I think I have no choice but to try and kill him. If I could do something that didn't kill him, I guess... This is a silly thing to do.
Your luck has run out.
But I'm hoping to get some like XP farm from this. This plan was to try and... it didn't work. I was trying to avoid him being able to heal him.
I owe you one.
And now he might live, which is the ultimate sin. But if I Fury him, if he can be Fury... Damn it. Didn't work. But now I'm going to take some pain for my avarice. Let's be real, that's what this is. I was being avaricious.
Try this.
This week so you can't move.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Right, I'm going to give up the fight entirely.
I appreciate it.
Knowing that Travis is going to Shrek me.
You will not hear me scream.
But fortunately,
The heavens rage.
only Travis can really hit me from here. And, after Archibald does his big boy attack on you,
Looks like I'm up.
you should be dead. There you go. Have some of this.
End this.
See you later.
I'm only getting started. God, you might have beaten us today, but the mountains have long memories. Mark my words.
No. Too bad. Mad because bad. That's all I have to say to that.
Damn it! They got me!
Yeah, because she's immobile, she can't move. So I can just sort of like do this.
Yeah. Ow! May I? Damn, that hurt! Ha! Ow! My turn! Ow!
Now, if it would be good if Frederica can get the kill.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's annoying, but not that big of a deal.
It hurts.
For now, just attack again.
Together.
It's worth so much XP to me that it's not worth worrying about. Okay, so the healer's going to come back and try heal
Here I come.
her. I'm afraid I will not let that happen.
Don't be afraid.
Have you brought Koi?
No healing shall happen today.
Is just business.
This battle is ours.
Shadow Stitching Arrow is actually more
Not
powerful
another
than normal
step.
arrow. Funnily
Victory is
enough.
ours. You've made a grave mistake.
Right now I can go and get this item. Still want to get spoils and things. I need to get my stock of items back. I've been selling them like crazy to try and get some utility.
Go right in a.
Shall we begin?
Okay, so you used the leap ability, and the leap ability let you move out of the way, which is actually quite clever,
Allow me.
loath as I am to admit it.
You will not hear me scream.
Can I move forward a bit? Otherwise I'll just get killed.
No need to panic.
I'm not panicking, you're panicking. I can hit you like this though.
My turn.
Now then, who's been naughty? Foe poison won't kill you, and then Frederica gets to go before you. Ha 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 ha.
You won't escape.
Beautiful.
I can still stand.
You fool! You silly fool. You dumb bitch. See you later.
Powers in me. Oh no! Ugh. You craven bastards and your castle-forged weapons! I'll stick them in your back next time we meet.
Now gotta be careful not to kill everyone before I'm done.
Time to take flight.
Bye-bye.
This ends now! Hope you're
Right,
watching,
now just have to do this
Grandfather.
sort of stuff. And then one more kill for the road.
Lightning!
Bye bye. See you later. That was a fairly decent battle, considering. Yes. Thank you very much. Angle of Vitality. Ooh. What does that do?
I'd heard the wolf forts had fallen on hard times, but it seems that just made them tougher. I don't feel like dying today. We'd best run.
We won't forget this. House Wolfort owes us a debt, and we'll come to collect afore long.
Charming company.
How unfortunate that they've left us.
Now then, what were we talking about before we were interrupted?
I think we've had enough discussion for the night.
We've recovered the salt, and I'm sure they won't be so bold as to attack again so soon. Let us rest our injuries.
Tomorrow shall bring a new day. We must ever look forward to what it contains.
Do you have any objections to that, my lord?
None at all. Let us make camp.
I shall pray that more bandits do not greet us when the sun rises.
House Wolford fights back the bandits, escaping through the treacherous mountain pass with nary an injury but to their pride. Disguised as common merchants, they cross the border into Aesfrost.
We could do some damage if this was an actual infiltration mission. Because if Vlorva's not here.
Should be just up ahead. But I can scarce keep track of my own head in these mists.
We may be walking into an ambush. Anna, scout ahead and...
It's too late for that.
Don't move. It won't go easy for you if you do.
Of course. You'll have no quarrel from us.
What? That hair? As I thought, Frederica! That means your companions must be the Wolforts. What in the world has brought you to this desolate place?
March of the Smugglers completed. Our infiltration mission didn't go very well. We beansed it. I'm sorry to say.
With no choice but to acquiesce to Sorslay's demands, House Wolford loads a merchant's cart with contraband salt and sets off across their own homeland in disguise. Through benighted forests and desolate mountains, they forge a path, staving off the assault of thievish bandits and finally reaching Aesfrost. Upon crossing into new territory, they find themselves surrounded by soldiers clad in black. Expecting yet another skirmish, the Wolforts steel themselves for combat. However, the warriors lower their weapons. Through the mists, an unexpected figure appears, Svarog Aesfrost, Lord of Twinsgate and keeper of his country's borders.
Chapter 10, Part 1, Beneath the Frigid Sky.
This is quite the development. My very uncle buying salt outside of the Consortium's purview.
The lion's share of the surprise is mine, I assure you. Who would be aiding me in this illicit endeavor but the noble Wolforts?
Circumstances have caused us to set aside pride for the sake of survival.
Of course, I understand. Oft we must travel the only road available to us.
And what road has brought you here, Uncle? I cannot imagine you have come with Gustadolf's blessing.
What road indeed? My own circumstances have caused me to look outside my humble station, to find the means I require. A reckoning is at hand, and I must needs be ready for it. To that end, I must ask. And pray do not waste my time with mistruths. Do you know who murdered my son?
No. I'm sorry.
I see. Gustadolf would have me believe that an agent of Glenbrook dealt the fatal blow.
That's impossible.
Is it? You speak as if you were there, Frederica.
She was, as was I. We were with Dragan during his final moments.
You were, and yet you do not know who killed him. I will ask once more, and once more only. Who murdered my son?
We were the only representatives from Glenbrook at the mines that day. The arrow that killed your son was loosed by an Aesfrosti soldier.
We were attacked and fought back the assault, but they did not flee without a parting gift.
Your story is convenient, but that alone is no reason to discount it. Besides, it does offer an interesting perspective on the matter. Let us say you have the truth of the matter. That would mean Gustadolf has been lying through his teeth. That would come as a shock to many, I'm sure. Regardless, nightfall is come. Camp within our gates tonight.
Do you believe us?
What is there to believe? This meeting never occurred.
Now follow me.
I don't have to believe you because I never spoke to House Wolfort, so there's nothing to say. Okay. Right. So let's go back to the encampment. Buy all the new things I can buy. Do all the things I can do. Hello. Merchants who go through the Nozelio Consortium are able to pass easily in and out of other nations, meaning they are privy to information that others are not. And our selection is especially grand today. I can't believe I sold all my things and I never get any more. Damn it all to hell. That's extremely bad for me. Okay. To think I'd live long enough to see the day that blubbering baby became a warrior. Long indeed I have lived. Haha. Go looks like somebody ready for a class promotion. I know, but who? Oh, anyone who needs a medal of bravery, they can all promote. Let me think. Then your TP goes up to 4. That means to start the battle with 4 as well. Start the battle with 2, I think, rather than 1. I'm just thinking. It's not going to be Evidor, that's for damn sure. I'm very sorry about that. Right, that's it for Great Frederica for now. I'm going to be able to do more with her anyway, so...
I hope I did not disappoint.
And Mages getting 4 points is just so useful to not have to worry about it. Level 20 for that one. Okay, then, until next time. Before the war, went to the duchy to deny working. The craftspeople there were in parallel. I remember watching the work with my jaw slack, my eyes wide more than once. Grew up and see the attention of my hammer. Yes, I need to upgrade my boy to a maple rod. Because it's just too good to pass up. means that my damage in general does more. But next I think I want to upgrade my wind to do more. It doesn't lower the electric, it just makes my wind do more. I can't get this until I get this. And then these three are whatever they are, like the special weapon art. Okay. Right. Hello. Everything seems to happen all at once when you're young. My advice, little Turner, is don't make anyone you care about cry. Got some stuff needs taken care of. You're up to it. To the last man. Eliminate the enemy forces without letting a single soul escape. Anticipate their escape route and cut them off before they can retreat. That sounds interesting. Right, I'll see you guys next time, and that's what we gotta tackle. I've got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with this video. See you then. Goodbye.